Shall we get going further with the Witcher, the Wild Hunt?
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Well, my Geralt is not really eager to find Yennefer. He is more like, how can we build a route through all those question marks? So yeah, we'll go the Deserter's Gold. It's not too far. Some objects can be destroyed. Such objects are marked with the art icon. To destroy objects to open up a path, face them and cast the sign. You can also try hacking at them with your sword, but note that not everything can be destroyed in this manner. Another option is to toss a grape shot bomb at the object, but be careful not to get hurt by the explosion. I see something beneath me. That's true. Do I need to jump in the well again? I'd rather not. Hunting gauntlets, silver, saltpeter. Hunting gauntlets. They do provide more armor, more elemental resistance, slightly... no, wait a second. No elemental, okay. But still they are slightly better, so... no! God damn it. What kind of sword do I have now? Yes, I have the correct sword. Alright. So that's the mill everybody has been talking about. Some ore, alcohest. Of course. Water. I always appreciate some water. Yeah, whatever this is. Yeah. I saw something below, but it's difficult to find whether there is a way to get somehow down. How do I... No, not this thing. Oh wait. This is a way down. then I do need find a way to use either the bomb or the torch or whatever this is. Is it middle mouse button? It is. I did not like the sound of that. Some hunting trousers. Bigger armor, more resistance. Okay, the garrison. Significantly increased armor, much more resistance, but nothing from the monsters. My main point is it still looks like crap. Temerian garrison. We have Griffin decoction. Taking damage raises damage resistance for the remainder of the fight. Key required. Oh, this kinda sucks. I have no key for it. Damn it. I mean, you did mark it completed, right? It looks to me that the quest mentions nothing that the key existed or they ever found the key. It says that there was a discovery of such a closed chest. And basically, this was it. Come here. Come on.
Faster. Ugly bastard.
That was a nice fight. Flawless victory. Ah, I see a chest over there. I also see a dead guy. Temerian Lily Key. Could it be... Military orders, to whom it may concern by order of the Legion Commander. The men bearing this missive are to be escorted north to the border post near Oxenford, where they will find a Redanian division waiting for them. As noble-born Temerians, they are under special protection and not a hair on their heads is to be harmed. Everything they carry is their own private property and is to remain in their possession. Any failure to heed this order will be punished in an accelerated military tribunal. Randall Wittgenberg. New quest. Temerian valuables. And where is that one? Huh. Can it be a mule key after all? Only one way to find out, right? You go and you try to find out. It's not like it's far away, so... Yep. Enhanced saddle. Scribbled documents. Hime. No wonder we are losing this war with cowardly people for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. Battle was over and the holy convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they were having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you are seeing double, it's damned hard to hit your target. Take everything we gathered to the cubby, then fence it quick as you can. Except that showy parade shite, you have to bury or burn that. I reckon someone might recognize the insignia and then there'd be trouble. I forgot what I found there that caught my attention. It was a saddle. Well, it does give more stamina for the horse, so... So we shall check that one, and then we'll get back to the White Orchard.
Hey-ya!
Yeah, you gotta guide the roach through the crossroads, because, well, I'm simply holding shift and it tries to follow the road.
place of power. Should draw from it.
And that was a wraith. And that was an ability point. So, first, wraiths. Vulnerable against Irden and Gwen. Finish all your business before you die. Bid your loved ones farewell. Write your will. Apologize to those you've wronged, otherwise you'll never truly leave this world. Clerics and scholars are forever debating whether spirits do in fact journey to another world after death, one where eternal joy or suffering awaits. Both groups agree, however, on what happens to spirits who, for one reason or another, remain in our world after their body breathes its last. They transform into wraiths. To hear their mournful howls, one can surmise this is not a fate to be envied. I also wanted to probably check the character tab. I do have a new mutagen, but it gives me the same bonus, so I'm not really interested in that one, but I do have a point. Okay, I can boost that one up, right? So now I have some kind of super igni. And now, what we are going to do is to submit some contracts. Only one contract, but nonetheless. That's a lot of wolves. Oh, I see a quest. How can I ignore it? And by the way, can you put this thing and this thing? Yes.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have read me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I, and you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran, I'll give it back come morn. Was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left, locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Yeah, sure.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Not the woman, the door. Rotting flesh. I am a witcher, but no thank you.
A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Hunter's gauntlets and rubedo. Yep. And we have an alchemy rubedo. Alrighty then.
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
So can I read them? And when you arrange to meet, you show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my plowing in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. Was he some kind of a spy?
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
So can we examine these letters or no?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Thank you.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Meanwhile, I'd like to actually meditate here until the morning. I don't like going around in the darkness, so... There are some plants in the water, but none that I'm interested, so... Is there anything interesting around the hut, by the way? Well, nothing that I can see. Let's leave it be. Closer. Damn it, I still need to make a couple of steps towards you.
Slow now. Whoa.
Got a lump of bread today.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Or that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Temerian mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Well, I mean, job well done, right?
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
Herbalist, you say? Do we know where the herbalist is here? I think I saw a herbalist, but I don't remember where.
It. Move it. Vavort. Move it. Oh. Vavort. Move it. Vavort.
I have my eye on you, Nordling.
Vavort.
Jesus, people, I wanna get on my horse.
Vavort.
Move it!
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
What's that hut? Is it a herbalist hut? I don't think so, I don't see any symbols.
Giddy up.
I knows what I knows. Elsa bears her rump for the Blackens. Little whore.
Let's go!
It's raining, it's pouring.
May the sun shine upon you.
Slow now.
When he went to bed and went himself good morning.
Nilfgaardian lessons. Shit. Okay. Okay, cool. Borrow a plow, Imperial Edicts, and yeah, Odrin.
Oh!
What'd you say? Who taught you that?
Jetty.
Now listen careful.
Heading over to Yagin to see.
It's Dervan
Maybe.
now.
Never.
Dervan.
Looking for trouble?
Poindamar.
What do you mean? My gran told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. Well, he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sent him.
Something else you'll be needing.
Farewell.
Yeah, obviously she's not a herbalist.
Freak.
Maybe I need to wait slightly more. Could swear I saw a herbalist somewhere here. Merchants and craftsmen. Well, I don't see any herbalist here anymore. It's slightly sad, but it is what it is. So we can now, I guess, go to the Nilfgaardians, but how about we go the long way around and we'll clean up those three, and then we'll get to the Nilfgaardians, and on our way back we might clean those two.
Good woman, is this the road to Vizima?
To your grave, more like. Have you not heard about Griffin?
So following the big road we should get closer to this question mark that I'm curious in. Sawmill. They look like fools.
Come on, come closer.
Damn it, Roach. then the area is liberated. You're welcome, guys, you're welcome. Its populace has returned. That was a lot of monsters alive.
Trouble.
Actually, I'm removing trouble.
Hmm?
How's that for a change? Okay, Roach, where are you? Ah, here you are. $7 p.m. Why is it 7 p.m.? It was just morning.
I'll name him Geralt.
So, just 100 steps, and we are by the marker. Sounds slightly ominous, if you remember the Dead Space. Well, judging by the camp, we have some deserters.
Go for the whore's son's eyes! Come to Pappy!
Okay, do you have... Another dumpling. I'm happy to see that. They do have food, and this is so pleasant to see. I think somebody is offending my horse. Get here. I have a lot of those decoctions I can see. Devil's puffball. The hell is that? Devil's puffball. Cloud of poison. Okay, if you say so. Now we have another marker not far away. This is a swampy area. Guarded treasure. Oh, I see no guards here. And that's not too much of a treasure if you ask me. I am confused by that marker. It seems boring. Come on, get here. You will make me to go to you again, right?
Giddy up.
So that leads us to the road, and then we just follow it until the garrison.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Nilfgaardian garrison. Thank you. You have a nice day too.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
What am I, a soldier nowadays?
Esse Jondrain is Maker.
Ep Thorpe.
Nen. Ep Streda. Marsandien Karbad.
Es disse Ferin. Nord est Ulfheiden en Meras.
Esse Drug Meiras. Esse Tuven Ulfheiden. Mere. Deich eten Nevan Esseth. Esse Thorden get Kyle Maker.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your kind served there. Non-humans.
Ekelain ted at again. Ep Avon e Alba.
Well, if you say so. Use special grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Doing so grants a bonus to the damage dealt by your weapons. I might use the smith to fix my gear, by the way.
Requisition the share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are men too, and so they must eat, correct?
It's interesting, so it waits while the wine is complete. Okay, can you fix my stuff?
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble?
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Oh, not incidentally, actually.
I'd like you to craft something for me.
On the left side of the screen is a list of crafting diagrams in your possession. Click on a category or diagram to select it. On the right side of the screen is a detailed description of the currently selected item. The center of the screen shows the component needed to create this item. Craftsmen need to eat 2 To have them craft an item, you must pay them for their services. If you have the required coin, press Enter to craft the currently selected diagram. You need to find a craftsman with the right specialty for the type of item you wish to craft and with enough skill to craft an item of its quality. Some items can be dismantled in order to obtain new crafting components. To dismantle an item, go to a craftsman and use the dismantle panel. Well, I'm interested in your repair panel, actually. How much money do I have? I have 436. Well, repair everything equipped will cost me half of that. But yeah, okay, that's what money is for, right?
Show me what you're peddling.
Maybe I can also sell him something. Like, I'm not interested in those things, so I can sell them. Is it for 53? It is. So I can sell this, this. Yeah. Oh, it's called Witcher's Sword, so I have an emotional attachment to it now. Yeah, but these things... Yeah, just let's get rid of them. Can sell you a saddle as well. I wouldn't say it a significant sum, and they don't weigh a lot. That's why I love jewelry in role-playing games. It usually costs quite a lot for the weight and place it takes in your inventory.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
That is very observant.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Excuse me?
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
Oh,
it kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Strange how?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Temerian and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
If you say so. If your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by pressing V. Well, the herbalist is definitely closer. And my items have been enhanced. There is an available quest over there. Okay, but first, let me dive in the lake.
En med detta, Estrat SN Noviga.
Pest. Nes diset hai.
Very glad.
Oh, a frog. One moment, please. Okay. Spoils of war. Oh, I see an abandoned boat, right? But probably we're interested in this shiny thingy dingy. I found a buckthorn. I don't need a herbalist now, right? Though I still would like to meet a herbalist. Damn it, that's not nice that I did not see where she is. Innkeep. Do we have merchants? Yeah, only innkeep. Damn it. That's not cool. Near the crossroads. What would you call the crossroad? Oh, I'd call this a crossroad. Is it the ransacked village? Is it this hut? No, it cannot be this hut. Yeah, we can check that later. But we do need to find the herbalist because I'm curious to ask her about Claire. Was it Claire, right? Guarded treasure. Oh, it was guarded. That's true. It's not guarded anymore. Hey, you forgot the dust. I don't need the hide. Oh, there is more. There is a whole chest. Yeah, and this is it. Okay. Oh shit.
That stench.
Hey, help a fellow traveler!
What happened?
Merchant.
Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Sure.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box. Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
What's that?
Here's the cart.
I am terribly sorry for that. As usual, deliveries come at a time and you expect them less. I knew when my delivery is supposed to be today, but it was supposed to be later. Much later, I must say. Flowers.
An arrow. Didn't mention this. Interesting. I should take a look around.
I also see a body over here.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying. Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
The merchant is suspicious, to say the least.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow, so lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
Yeah, I don't buy this shit.
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it, just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
What, you want me to chase him?
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine. Our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
Well, I'm not a Nilfgaardian, nor I am a judge, nor a prosecutor. I have no idea why would I need the medicine. So I'd say, okay, just don't lie to me.
Fine, go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
Herbalist. What time of the day is it that I finally see the herbalist? It's 12 AM, but yeah, okay. Yeah, you can clearly define that this is a herbalist if she has so many... I'm not sure if she or somebody else, but so many herbs. Tamira.
Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Oh, I do.
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
What did she give me? Some crowns.
Yes?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Farewell.
Oh, in my opinion, it's better to try. I mean, she will die if we not do anything. But if we try, she might leave. So, why not? Potions. Swallow. Oh, I take it to you.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
I like facial animations. They might not entirely match what people say, but nonetheless, I like them. So, let's put a stop here. It was quite a lengthy episode, at least in the way how impression goes. We need to go to the Griffin's nest, so that's where we will probably go. Maybe I'll try to find a hunter. I want to believe that this is exactly his hut because it's slightly south to the village. So maybe that's what we were talking about. Yeah, and we'll see what comes out of it. I wonder if there is some kind of a log. Like I found buckthorn, right? But if I want to revisit the conversation with the guy, with the Nilfgaardian, the main dude that I spoke with, I will have to review my footage to like hear this conversation once again. Oh, what's that? A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through the veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet, unlike the necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual, while he or she still knew life. The object most frequently so endowed, wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. Okay, cool. But please, let's just... Yeah, let's just call it a day. It was a nice episode, I enjoyed it a lot. We are definitely moving forward and we are gonna whoop the Griffin ass unless it's gonna go terribly wrong, but there is only one way to find that out. So, thank you for staying with me, I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay, and in such a case, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.